Alright, so I am back, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Takara Unite Warriors Devastator. So there is the box. And I just wanted to show this off mostly because for the most part it's the same box. The contents, or the cardboard case that the figures just kind of sit in, is the same. I would have preferred at least like maybe little bags on them or something on the figures. But there's the Unite box. Here is the Combiner Wars box. As you can see, it's got like a little bit more artwork, like it's like there's a big fight going on. Little things like that. It's like a little bit darker. But outside of that, the front's pretty much the same. This has got a little bit of lighter coloring to it. And yeah, nothing really else to go into about it. Top of the box, bottom of the box, sides, of course the back, which again is no, it's completely different, but it is pretty close. So let's the way we're gonna do this, I'm gonna split this up into two parts. We're gonna just look at the individual bots and show off the differences in between the bots, and then we'll do a combined mode video later. So today we'll do the bots, tomorrow we'll do the combined mode. I'm not going to go into the full transformations because it's the same, pretty much the same figure. There's nothing really different here. So I'm going to skip the transformation, just go right into the bots and combined mode. Because vehicles, you'll see the differences more in the combined mode. So the first one we're going to take a look at is long haul. So here is the Hasbro one. And here is the Unite one. So let's see. Obvious differences. We've got, he's got full silver legs. He's got green legs here with silver accents. You can see silver with the red. Nothing on the pelvis here. He's got the silver paint there. The legs are completely painted over. I kind of like the breakup on the legs, but I do wish they would have done the breakup here. Let's see here. He's just got the molded purple chest. He's got this painted painted green on there that actually matches the green of the figure pretty well. Let's see. Moving up, the grill's black, Decepticon logo. The greens are pretty close. This is just like one shade darker. I don't know how well that's coming off. It's just not quite as neon. So you get the black grill there. Right here, they did green, whereas they did black. But they painted behind the headlights here black. So they show up a little bit better than these guys. So I actually do like that. We'll figure more. Heads are pretty much identical. It retains the same problem. It's on a ball joint, but because of that hinge right back there, it doesn't really move very well. He's got black detailing going on the inside of the arm here, or he does not. He also has this big black square on the back that's painted for no apparent reason aside from just color breakup. So that's really nice. I really like that. He's got purple hands and he's got black hands. He also does have the pistol. So that's really nice that we have guns for these guys now. So the other difference here is his arm only can hinge outwards. That's all it can do, nothing else. His arm, on the other hand, has a swivel joint right above the elbow. It bends at the elbow, giving a pretty good bend there. And then the arm hinges out, just like before. it locks in. It actually locks in here as opposed to that. So essentially, I mean, it's probably just a heavy retool, but essentially the entire arms got retooled to be able to make that change, because it's not just one piece that got changed, because this got changed, or this whole shoulder got changed, this elbow hinge, and then the hands themselves got changed. As you can see, it's a little bit shorter right here from where the pin is on, whereas this guy's is a little bit longer. So let's see here. Outside of that, they're pretty close to being the same thing. Oh, and the of course the rims are all painted. His are just straight black. His are that nice silver paint on the inside. And of course, like I said, he's got the gun. And I, you know, as much as I don't like him for being his short, stumpy self, I gotta say, something about this makes him feel a little bit better to me than this guy. Being completely honest here. Maybe it's the black hands. Maybe it's the green here. Maybe it's that black breakup. But he just feels more in line with a collectible. And this guy feels more like just a toy. I know he's still just a toy, but he just edges him just that little bit closer to being collectible. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. But yeah, outside of that, their transformation is the same. Let's see. Anything else that's different we'll go over in combined mode. But yeah, I do like him better. I think he is definitely a superior product than he is, hands down. All right. So next one. Alright, let's look at Scavenger next. So here is the Hasbro one. And here is the Takara one. So again, the instant obvious difference is the gun. Because he has a gun, he does not. So getting that out of the way. You know, it's a nice single cast, all black gun. I kind of wish they'd sell this in a pack so I can just buy some guns. So let's see here. The figures themselves are the exact same mold. There's just little paint differences. You see, pulling him a little bit closer, he's kind of got like a black outline around his eyes. Well, he kind of does too, I guess. A little bit. So that's pretty much the same there. The chest, they've got the silver paint going on the chest. The big difference is that his purple comes around on the outside, whereas they actually finished painting this thing, or cast it in silver plastic. I'm betting they cast it, because that's all silver. So that's really nice to have it not break up like that did. He's got silver paint here, whereas he's got the red paint. Decepticon logo. He's got these little gold strips. His are just silver straight down. Little black pieces here and here. And then the little silver paste, and then red here and here with little black spots there and there. Whereas his is just the silver and then the red. Outside of that, they're pretty much the same. His green's still just that like one shade up, and that's really the only difference here. So for this guy, he's not. I wouldn't say he's definitely worth the little bit more money that you have to pay to get him as opposed to him. If we're looking at individual bots. I think their differences are not enough to be like, oh, this guy's amazing. This was a good figure to begin with. One of the few that I thought was pretty decent. So at least there's that. Oh, he's got black screws instead of silver screws. Guess that's something. But yeah, I don't think there's enough on him aside from the pistol that makes him like, oh man, this guy is absolutely incredible. So yeah, one of those guys out of the way. Move on to Bone Crusher. So here's the Hasbro one. His hips won't stay together. All right. And again, these guys are going to be pretty much the same mold here. I think there's a slight retooling though that hasn't been mentioned, because this guy's legs just do not stay together. I'm not the only one that's had this complaint, and I know I will not be the only one forever. I mean, just this whole thing, this hip assembly is just a mess. This guy's hips are solid. They are rock solid. He is a solid figure. I'm sorry. He's absolutely. I mean, that's fixed, and that alone propels this guy to be better than him by far. He does come with the pistol again, so you got that. So let's see what else is different on these guys. He's got the silver paint going across here with the red and the purples and the Decepticon logo. He does not have that. Instead, he's got the reds and the purples and the Decepticon logo. Flipping this open real quick. The shovel, pretty much the same. No difference there. He's got more silver detailing on his arms. So silver paint there, and then the purple hands. Whereas his is just the green on the inside and the purple hands. On the outside here, they've got the silver paint, so that's matched. Heads are pretty comparable. And then another main difference is that you can see here, his legs are all green. He's got purple on his legs. So he's got the green treads, but purple on the inside, which will help later on, I'm assuming, to match a little bit better with him in combine mode. So we'll take a look at that one tomorrow to see, how much of a difference that makes. So yeah, there he is. And like I said, I mean, those hips are just, I mean, they are solid. They're kind of hard to get together, actually. So just be mindful of that. But once you get them together, this guy is actually really good. I mean, this guy is easily awesome. I mean, just great. So yeah, I recommend him. He's definitely worth the up price. I will say that, no doubt in my mind. Not one bit. All right, who is next? All right, we'll take a look at Hook next. So here is the Hasbro Hook. And here is the Takara Hook. So these guys are pretty much the same mold. I haven't really noticed anything different. The arms are still a little wonky here, but there's something I'm noticing actually. Oh, Takara, you guys are awesome. Oh, I love you, Takara. Okay, so here's the difference. Okay, first off, he's got the pistol, so that's nice. Okay, and I never really liked these elbows the way they are, but he's got a secondary elbow. Look at this. He's got another elbow hinge in here. You could bend the elbow without bending that weird one. But you could also have a double bend if you want to. It looks weird, but you can bend it from here, or you can bend it from here. So he's got that. He does not. He just got the single pivot. And then the everything else there is the same. But oh man, that extra elbow joint, that helps out a lot with aesthetics. Because if you get him up to here, if you're using this elbow, that doesn't look nearly as wonky as this. Having this. See, this is what I'm saying. Okay, let's move his elbow out. That's if he was just holding his elbow out. By bending that one elbow in, you can have it there, which makes it look a lot more normal. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but it's better than this. It's better than this weird little pen thing. It definitely looks like his elbow is bending. Maybe like the tire, it's bending at the tire. So that alone makes me love this thing right away. Okay. All right, so enough of that. I didn't notice that before. All right, what else we got different? So he's, of course, like I said, he's got the pistol. Paint wise, let's see, the heads are pretty much the same. He's got this black on the inside. This whole spot is black with a little red and a little gold here. His is purple. He's got a little black detailing going across here. Silver here, black here, gold here, red here. So while he's got more black on him, I think this has more breakup on him. He's got this one little bit of silver going across here. He's got this bigger stripe of silver going across here. Like that. He's just got these red bits. His red bits have highlights of silver on them. Again, awesome. Silver legs. He's got silver kneecaps or shin caps or something. His entire shins are silver. So that's nice. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Yeah, this elbow really does help a lot. I mean, that just, I know I keep going back to it, but it's like, that just looks so much more normal than that weird thing that he has. On the back, he's got some silver detailing back here. He does not. He's got silver detailing here. He does not. The crane itself has got some purple detailing here, purple here, silver here. His is just silver at the tip. So yeah, again, this guy is definitely far better than his Hasbro counterpart. That second elbow, they did not. I don't think they really notified us that they were doing that. And if they did, I missed it. But that is actually really cool that they did that. Oh, and black tires, black with the silver rim. Kudos, Takara. Kudos. That looks great. I can't wait to see what this guy looks like in combined mode, actually. Alright, next up is Mixmaster. He was easily my least favorite. So here's the Hasbro one. And here is the Takara one. Alright, so what do we got going on here? First thing I want to point out is there's the Hasbro one. Nice loose leg joints right out of the box. Takara. A little bit of a give there. These legs are heavy, so I can forgive it. I can forgive a little bit of give, but this is pretty bad. All right. So they repainted the truck mode so that it looks more like this is supposed to be the front. So just real quick looking at that, he's got the silver plate here. He's got a bigger purple here, purple windows painted on here. He's just got the little purple grates painted. He's got green on the mixer, whereas his is just straight the purple. All right. So he's also got the pistol, of course. So that's nice. I really was really irritated that the Hasbro ones didn't come with pistols. Now, paint detailing. So he's got the same elbow, I guess, before we get into paint. Same hinge and such. But like Hook, there's a secondary elbow in here, so you can move that instead of that hinge, so it looks more natural. So that's, and double hinged if you want to. So there's that. Again, really nice job, Takara. That makes it look a lot better. All right, so he's got more silver on the front here and purple, whereas he's got a little bit of purple, a little bit of black, a little bit of silver, not nearly as much, because I think they repainted this to be more like this is the back of the truck. All right, purple on the forearms for the gas can, silver here. I think the silver looks a little bit better. Of course, the tires are black on Hasbro, silver rims on Takara. Nicely done. Heads are the same. Chest, pretty much the same. He's got a little black detail here and here. He does not. He's got silver going across here with the Decepticon logo. He's got the Decepticon logo here with these little teal pieces going in here. That looks cool. A little red triangle, silver. He's got a little bit of gold detailing here. He does not. I would have liked that gold on him. Outside of that, far superior again. I think just quality control wise he's better, and just overall the fact that they repainted it and they gave him that extra elbow hinge in there. Again, you know, there's the secondary elbow, there's the first elbow. You know, which one do you guys think looks better? A little weird hook thing or an actual working elbow? So that, I mean, they're doing what the best they could with the Hasbro molds, but this is definitely a better product as is. Definitely better. Let's see here. So yeah, again, I'm gonna go ahead and say this guy is superior to him. I do like him better. There are some paint choices on him that I would have liked to see on him. Like the silver and the gold. Outside of that, he beats him in every other way. So yeah. Now, last one is Scrapper. All right. So here's the Hasbro one. There is the Takara one. So obvious difference right off the bat is the rifle. That's not even a pistol, that's a rifle. Really nice. I love this pistol or rifle. Looks great. Single cast again. You know, same thing as the other ones. So differences on him. Obvious difference is the elbow joint. He's got an elbow joint here. A lot of people were saying that the main reason why Hasbro did not do the elbow joint is because it didn't. Because it wouldn't be secure in combined mode. But this thing locks in very tightly. So no issues there, I think. So the shoulder plate here, I believe, is the same because he does retain that swivel there, but new elbow and new forearm. So he does have that working elbow, so that's nice. I like that a lot. Thank you, Takara. He's got a Decepticon logo in the scoop. Oh, that's a sticker. That's a sticker. Oh man, I almost just scraped that off. Oops. All right, so that's a sticker in there, but he does not have that. Paint differences other than that, let's see here. Alright, so his legs are plain. He's got just these little black details, or silverish details here and here. not much of a difference there, but it is a little bit of a color breakup there for you. Moving up, legs are both painted silver. He's got this silver, and it's almost like a charcoal color, so it kind of alternates. So that's nice. A little gold strip there. His is just silver straight across and gold straight across. So it's a little bit more detailed here. He's got the silver waist here with the red bits. He's just got the red bits. So I think I like that better, actually. It's a little bit more simple, yet more elegant. You got the silver piece here, same black detailings. We've got the silver bit here with the red piece there. This is all silver here. He's got red here. And little black details in there. He's just got the little silver strip right there. And then the face. The faces on these guys are different. He's got just the straight silver face. He's got more of a gunmetal face. That's really, really, really cool. I love gunmetal when it's used like that. Just perfectly used. So again, just trumps him. I mean, this guy just trumps the Hasbro one. Just all around, this guy is so much better. I am extremely happy with him now. I mean, and it doesn't take much to make me happy. So let's take a look, just real quick, because I got him right here. Here's the Combiner, or the Unite Warriors Scrapper. Here is the TFC Scrapper. And if I were to sit here and say which one was better, right off the bat, I'd say Unite Warriors. Or Unite. And here is the Generation Toy one. And again, I would actually say I like this one better. I do. I honestly do. Wow, I feel bad saying that, but I do. I like this guy a lot better than I do the other two. Just wow. I mean, yeah. All right. So let's get all the team together here and do final thoughts. All right, so final thoughts on this set. Again, Bone Crusher is definitely worth it. Mixmaster's worth it. Scrapper's worth it. Hook is worth it. Long Haul's worth it. The only one that falls a little short because they didn't really do anything with him is Scavenger. He does look better than the other Scavenger, but it's not enough for me to go, you know what, this guy is far, far superior. It's more like, he's a little better. But as a set, as a team, this trumps Hasbro hands down. Redesigning the molds to give the ones that didn't have elbows, to give the ones that had funky ass elbows better elbows, like, you know, Mixmaster and Hook, and giving them all guns, better quality paint, and just all around, it's just a better set. You know, to be honest, I mean, I'm in the Devi war, but to be honest, this set right here makes me kind of question if I really want to get third-party figures to fill in, because these guys look great. I like the way these guys look. They look awesome. And And while I wouldn't call him masterpiece, honestly, these guys I wouldn't really have a problem putting on a masterpiece shelf. In this form anyway. I don't know how combined mode's gonna play out, but in this form, I wouldn't feel bad about it. I really wouldn't. Man, I feel dirty saying that a Combiner Wars product is MP quality, but it's just, it's what it gets into that point of, okay, this is a little over $200. I think it was like $230. So it's about, let's see here, depending on when you got the Combiner Wars one, it's about $100 more. It's worth that extra $100, and at $230, it comes in, just over the price of like two of these guys. And the rate that these guys are going, I might have to sit there and say, you know what? I'd rather just buy two sets of these guys than have a set of these guys. The way it's looking, because like I said, this Scavenger and Scrapper is my favorite Constructicon, and he is by far my favorite Scrapper out there. He is my favorite Scrapper out there. I feel dirty saying it, like I said. I don't feel right about this, but he is better. He is better than all. I love this figure. I want more of him. I want to buy another one. This set is... I recommend this set. Bot modes alone, I recommend this set. I'm going to give it a... I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10, to be completely honest with you. It's not just that they did the best that they could do with the molds. They redesigned the molds so that they can get even better with them. I'm shocked. I got this set and I thought, oh, this is just going to be a slight repaint. I knew a couple of them were going to have elbows. I thought his elbows were going to be funky like hooks. I thought that's what they're going to do, and throw in some guns. But I mean, they better quality control, better paint apps, better guns because they have guns, better designs. I like this set a lot. I'm very happy here. Tomorrow, we'll take a look at Devastators and see which one's going to be better. And only one of these sets is going to make it to the Devi War. Because I don't need two Combiner Wars Devastators on my shelf. So one of them is going to get sold or given away or something, I don't know. Traded. And I'm pretty sure it's the Combiner Wars one. So if anybody is looking for Combiner Wars Devastator cheap, let me know. Because I'm probably going to be getting rid of this thing. Because the Unite one is by far a superior product. I mean, I can't say this enough. How much this thing is better than the Combiner Wars. It's just... It's just better. I'm speechless almost. So, yep, let me get them into combined mode and we'll take a look at that tomorrow.